What is up, Guardians? This is Aragon 1989 here. Today we're going to be talking about the Eyes on Atheon Triumph. So I did this Triumph last night with my clan just before we actually got our Flawless VOG run done. But I figured since I didn't really see a whole lot of guides out here detailing what specifically has to be done, I thought I'd share this with you guys in hope that it helps you get your Triumph done on your way to Fatebreaker. So, really not a whole lot different about the encounter. You still shoot most of the ads as normal, but one of the big things that you can't do during this encounter is you can't shoot any supplicants. So you just have to make sure that you don't kill them. So if you damage them at all and then they explode, that will count as a kill against you, and then you won't get the Triumph done. So one of the things that we did here is we made sure not to use any area of effect supers, so no Nova Bomb, no Thunder Crash, nothing like that. But we were able to use a Golden Gun, a Chaos Reach, and then we ran with a Bubble and a couple Wells. So, still a lot of good DPS supers, but again, wanted to make sure that there was no AoE. We also didn't want to risk breaching clear. So we didn't use anarchies, no grenade launchers whatsoever. We actually had one of our wells run a divinity, because that paired with xenophage worked really well. And so you were able to get a lot of DPS because the xenophage explosion, especially in the divinity bubble, isn't absolutely huge. So what you can see up here is I was giving the call outs for our portal team. And I jumped up on this ledge, just to make sure that those supplicants in the middle didn't kind of come over and detonate near me. And so it kept us a little bit safer, just to make sure that we didn't die to those, because, the more deaths you have, it's just a lot more recovery that you have to try to do. And so you want to avoid that at all cost. So we did end up having to 3-phase Atheon, not a huge deal. But, again, we decided to play it safe, didn't want to risk it, but we could probably easily 2-phase this encounter and 2-phase this Triumph. So that's why we also did DPS in the middle. As we were doing DPS in the middle, we didn't have to worry about ads coming after us. There's no risk as we're, focused on that damage. There's no risk of accidentally shooting any of those supplicants. And you kind of have that risk when you're throwing grenades, doing DPS on the steps, or if you like to do the really difficult method of double shotties right at Atheon's feet. So other than that, there's really not a whole lot more to this video. Again, don't shoot any of the supplicants. You can shoot the harpies, you can shoot the yellow bar harpies. Again, the only restriction for this Triumph is that you can't kill any of the actual supplicants. So that's just the harpies that explode on you. Body block them, force the explosions in any other kind of way. That's perfectly fine. But again, just as long as you don't damage any of those supplicants, you will get the Triumph completed. I'm going to leave you with the rest of the background gameplay. I hope you enjoy it, and if you did find this helpful, let me know. If you have a different method, please, leave it in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to try it out, and we'll see what we can do. Clan is Devil's Dandruff. We love to do Sherpas, so if you ever, want to get some runs in or just need some help, definitely look us up on the Bungie app. Take care.
Far middle. Left, far middle. And that's the third one, guys, so we can get to this middle. Don't waste Xeno until Chris gets out here. Check detain. I'm reloading. Oh, that bubble fucking blocked me. Nice. Shit. Alright. Good job. Guardian down. I just picked somebody up. Yep, I'm just taking out the quantum harpies. I'm not shooting that harpy because there's a supplicant behind it. No. Okay. Far left, middle, far middle. Far left, middle, far middle. Far middle, right, left. Middle, right, left. Middle, right, left. Yeah, the gate's already open. Right, far right, middle. I don't have a res. Right, far right, middle. Yep, just get to the middle. That was the third call out. That's our div, so we gotta get him out right away. Oh. Oh, gotcha. And we got it. I'm clipping that shit.